Morning. Well, I thought I would give you a little update. Um, Not that there's a huge amount to say. Um, Today is Tuesday. I'm actually getting hold of my days now. Understand what days are what. I think I only know that because the kids have gone to school, and yesterday Paddy was at home because he came in at 5:30 in the morning and decided to get into bed, sneeze in my face, which is beautiful, and then proceed to vomit all over the bed, which is again beautiful. Oh, the joys of having children and trying to keep myself germ free, which is virtually impossible. So I think my immune system's a little bit on override, trying to keep me healthy at the moment. What is there to say? It's nice to be home. Challenging at times, but nice to be at home and be surrounded by my own stuff. Every day is different, and excuse me. The fatigue is probably the biggest thing that I'm struggling with, and I can't really describe it. It just kind of comes over you in a wave, and I could be in the middle of the shops, the supermarket, on a dog walk, doing whatever, but I have to stop. And generally I'm with somebody who can get me to the car and get me home and get me into some sort of semblance of a bed or sofa, because once it hits I can't do anything. Oh, excuse the dog. It is disabling, and I'm sure I'm probably doing better than I maybe should be, and I'm getting out there and doing stuff which is possibly kind of bringing on the fatigue, but I find it really hard and really frustrating because I kind of want to get on with things, and if I've only got X amount of time to live, then I want to kind of go out there and live it, but the fatigue just completely holds me back, which is really frustrating. I don't really have much else to grumble about. The nausea sort of comes and goes in waves. And I have got some anti-sickness tablets, which I try not to take because they don't help with the fatigue. But they are there. What else have I got to tell you? I retired yesterday, so I'm officially a retiree. Don't quite know how I feel about it. I think in some ways it's quite nice. I don't have any responsibilities to think about going back to work or anything like that. But it's a bit weird. It kind of leaves you with no real direction. I think if you've got something to aim for, like I've got to aim for going back to work, then you kind of aim for it. And when you don't have something to aim for, it's a really odd kind of place to be in. And that's not to say that if I get better, then I won't be doing something. But right now, I don't really have that focus. And I guess my next focus really is the scan, which is on the 18th of October, and then my focus after that will be the next scan. And then I feel that what's happened is I become the disease, and that's a place I never wanted to be in. But we'll see what the scan brings up, and then we can kind of move on from there, because I think, if things aren't working, then obviously that's going to bring about a whole different mindset, and I'll be having to think about the next couple of months and hospice care and stuff like that, which I don't really want to think about right now. But equally, I can't really focus on any sort of positivity, because I don't dream of what or if there is a future. But we'll see. We'll see what it brings up, eh? I had a bit of a grumble on Facebook last night about my retirement and the fact that I've heard nothing from the service. I don't know what I expected, really. I didn't expect a fanfare or anything. I'm not that silly to expect that, but when you put 16 years and sort of your heart and soul into something, then you kind of expect something to happen more than standard letter which just says hand your ID back in, which isn't relevant to me anyhow. So it's a bit weird, the fact that there's been nothing. It sort of leaves you feeling a little bit flat, even though you don't necessarily expect something. It kind of just does leave you a little bit flat. But there've been 16 good years, and the people that matter are those that I've worked with, and they've been really supportive and continue to support me. And that's all that matters to me, really. I'm just a little bit surprised by, well, lots of things. Like, I've not had a sickness meeting, and my line manager hasn't been in contact with me since June. So, a little bit odd, the way things have happened. But hey, who am I to grumble? So, yeah, I'm now a retiree. So I will, when I get some hair, get a blue rinse in it and get a shopping trolley to carry all my bits and go to garden centres. Start knitting. All those exciting things that I've got to look forward to. Anyway, I'm not going to waffle on anymore. And other than the fatigue, things are going okay. So all is good and hunky-dory. And once again, thank you for all your messages of support. And they've been really nice. It keeps me focused on looking forwards. Thank you.